Hey everyone, this is Chef. Welcome back to Reus2. In our last game, we finished all of our Era 1 and Era 2 turning points. So we are going to spend the next couple games working through Era 3 turning points, and I think I'm also going to gold star all of our spirits instead of hitting random, just to make sure that we actually get them done. So we'll just work from bottom to top. We'll run the minor. All minerals gain 5 science, 1 gold for each distinct element bioticum within borders. We want to give the minor spirit a ton of elements, and then all of the other minerals on the planet should be stronger as a result. So let's see if we can get a little lucky with whatever is in our horizon draft here. We would really love to see elements off the bat. We see none elements off the bat. Well, we see none elements in our Apex bioticum, but we have sandstone, we have sandstone, we have sandstone. Alright, well, we can draft some. That'll be fine. I also didn't read any of those. Maybe we should actually check and see what we got. So, sunflower is tagged flower if adjacent to at least a flower bioticum. It just wants to be next to a second flower. Foxglove is a flower. It wants to be next to harmony. No, it gets bonuses for each resource in the harmony biotic within the borders. We have none harmony so far, but we could try making a harmony forest. And then it gets extra science for each distinct flower bioticum. Nothing. Pomegranate is 75 food for each mineral in this biome. And then minus food for animals. So that's going to work great with our miner, because our miner wants us to have a ton of elements in his borders. And then Fig wants to be next to mineral and flower. We can probably find a flower. Yeah, like here's Psyker, Kicker. I have no idea what that is. But that's a flower. And then we could also pick up your friend and mine, Agave, if we manage to find it. Nothing, nothing. And then our third Apex bioticum was Shipwreck, which is gem related. Yeah, 25 money, 5 mystery for each other distinct gem bioticum on the planet. 50% mystery for each other distinct noble bioticum. So we need to draft a lot of minerals. This is looking like a very mineral-focused run right now. I think what's going to make the miner happiest is probably starting with a desert. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then do I want to give him the shipwreck too? He's not going to care about a harmony ocean. So I do actually think I want to give him the shipwreck. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then over here on the other side of the ocean is where we will put our forest. Secondary biomes we have access to. We have access to rainforest, and we have access to taiga, and that is it. So we could have a 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We could have a 4 biome planet if we wanted, but I think it's probably more realistic that we're just going to have 3. Actually, man, Miner would probably really want taiga. I'm rethinking all of this now. Because I think I would like to give him taiga, because I think we're going to have a bunch of taiga minerals. It's erase this whole ocean. We'll put an ocean somewhere else, and then we'll find another leader to get the shipwreck, like a merchant or a pirate queen or something. So this is, we're just earmarking this to be taiga eventually. And I do want to make it 8. So village here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Village here, and then ocean here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we'll just tack one more desert over here on the end. When you're done. But this will be good enough to found your village. Go right ahead. We start with 2 element. We start with 4 element. That seems great. Mossy Stone me. So this should give every other mineral on the planet plus 20 science and plus 4 money. You will be next to base science here, so go ahead. That should be more than enough for you to start with. Come over here and put your last little bit of desert in. There's minor settlement 1 done. You would like to make element biotica? Absolutely. I don't think I have anything for toolsmith right now that could push it to 125. I am happy to take just 100 instead. I don't want to settle this taiga. Instead, what do I want to do? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You would want to go here. I want one more ocean, actually. I want this to be ocean, not desert. And then we'll snip off the end over there. We'll use some expansion charges. We'll get that sorted. I can blueberry next to a mineral bioticum. And then I can just ash tree, but I would rather get food. I could just rabbit. I want to start working on my population tokens so that I can be buying my expansion charges in my villages and stuff. Botanist loves plants. Huntress likes food and gold. That'll work fine on the ocean. You're going to get yourself a shipwreck, but the shipwreck doesn't need any other synergies next to it. It only cares about what else is on the planet. So we can just have a single shipwreck chilling in the ocean, and then we can put gems everywhere else. So you have double element. That's great. I love that. Oh, that's ocean. Just kidding. You have single element, and then you have quartz. I don't need to do that right now, though. Although I could get you to your level 2 city. That would be kind of crazy. Sure. West Dune on Sea. You want 2 animals within borders, and you want 3 pop. I can go herring. Sea anemone. Clownfish. Sea anemone. There you go. So that'll be your 2 animals. It should be your 3 pop. It's not going to be your 3 pop. You're going to need kelp as well. In that case, I actually don't care about the anemone. Save myself the eon. I don't need to spend it right now. Okay, and then this will be village 3. Village 3 is going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe I do want to. No, I want a 6 ocean. You go here. Village 3 is going to be on the other side. This is going to be our taiga eventually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So a big taiga. But we could try and fit in a 4th village, maybe. Yeah, actually, we'll probably do that. And then you could be like rainforest or something. Pirate Queen loves high seas and gold. I don't think I'm going to have enough in this ocean to give both of you gold. I don't think it's doable. So I would rather grab Botanist. And then I'm heavily incentivized to turn this into... Actually, I can keep this as forest, because you're going to want this turned into taiga. Buy me my first expansion charge. Let's dump it over here somewhere. It's going to suck to change all of these out, but I don't think there's really anything else we can do about it. Let's wait for you guys to wander over here. You're going to want plants within borders. We'll just get the forest giant ready to do that. The miners inventing statues. Seems like a nice invention. It's just 1 money. It's not that great. Okay, 4 combined pop and technology, 2 plants within borders. Second kelp. Clownfish. Sea anemone. Should give you plenty to work with. Minor hunters are enemies because the minor hits nature living. That's fine, we'll live. Could also get minor village to 3 here, because we do have the spare Eon. There you go. So each of these is now giving an extra 20 and an extra 4 gold. And then you want an extra animal within borders. That's an easy hunter ask. Yeah, that's an easy hunter ask, I guess. So, with the minor emblem, draft me desert. Looking for a desert animal here, specifically. Adjacent empty slot. I mean, that's 3 animals, and it's an element. So that seems really good. Go for it. I would like you to have something empty that also gives food. A sand grouse. You go here. And then I'm saving this for Mudcrack. It's going to be a very, very good Mudcrack. Because it's going to inherit technology and gold from the minor spirit. I don't think this pushes you to 8 pop. Actually, it might. Because that trips you on Hunter level 3. 6. It is. Holy cow. This feels like it's going extraordinarily well so far. Huge. So we have ourselves a ton of draft charges. We are 8 pop. I would really like to get to 10, but we should be able to do that next era. We definitely have minerals on the planet, and we're definitely going to have a lot of technology. The Great Forge is going to multiply the scienceful minerals within borders. I think Iron Age is, like, on site here, basically. It does suck that it's not going to give us an era increase, or an Eon increase, but I guess a terraform charge is fine. Your Great Forge is extra science for each science in all minerals within borders. Lovely stuff. You can now have this Mudcrack, because it's going to help you generate a couple inventions, just to keep you trading healthily with other people. And because I want to see how good it is. Oh, it's within your borders. Oh, so you're getting a +10 and then a +5. I thought it was within the miner's borders. Alright, so we would want to be element focused everywhere. That kind of sucks, but it'll be okay. I also do not want you raiding right now. So if I could please call the forest giant over here and summon a tornado. You empty? No, you're element. Knock that off. Let's go help Botanist Village. 2 or 3 ocean plants within borders. Undergrowth biotica within borders. Undergrowth biotica within borders. I don't think I have a ton of undergrowth right now. I just have the blueberry. I guess we could draft it and see. Let's draft everything up to rank 1 and just see what kind of stuff we get. I definitely want to build a Harmony Forest at some point, so I think Pangolin is going to be very important for that. I will take a Pangolin. show me an ocean draft. And I want to see element here, I guess. Science if adjacent to sets of animal and coral. That kind of happens, but it's not like my favorite thing ever. You could also just take 2 gems to turn shipwreck on better. And then draft taiga. And we see 2 elements. So I think that's a fairly easy pickup as well. Tornado done over here? Yeah. Yup. Alright, so you want 1 more plant within your borders? You're going to want a lot of plants, so I could just give you bamboo here and then plant. Sure. And then you want to be taiga. So what would be the best way to do that? I think it would be to give you a rabbit. Oh, you don't have upgrades yet, do you? Never mind, hold on that. You could do element. Plus 5 science for each iron in this biome. I could also give you iron, but you don't care about science. Let's work on getting your pop-up. I'm pretty sure I can give you 1 more ocean plant. I don't think that's a... Never mind, you didn't draft one. Alright. Next plan is undergrowth biotica in a forest. You didn't draft any. Do you want to be distinct? You don't want to be distinct? Alright, we're just going to take an algae farm. This will be next to a fish bioticum. It also gives you pop. There you go. Miner Town wants to have 5 minerals within borders. This is now the time to give you element. This is element. We will also probably give you iron over here. No, we give you ostrich over there. Because you want to be adjacent to a bunch of other empty slots. Are you a critter? You're a critter, so I can give you sandcat here. Ostrich. Sandcat. That's actually not a bad iron. All things considered. And then you want to be adjacent to an empty slot? Are any of you empty? You would be, yes, actually. So I can give you a second mudcrack here. And then here, I can give you a sandcat. It's also enough for your 4th village. But you don't really know where you want that to go yet. Well, no, wait, you do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Taiga starts here. And it's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I need another expansion charge. Alright, so there's Iron Age done. Now, this Harmony Forest is going to be 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Why are you upset? Did the animation not finish? I think the animation hasn't finished yet. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're going to have a city here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm just going to run the taiga to here, and then taiga's going to go 9, 10 as well. It's going to be a massive taiga. Then we're going to dump a bunch of random lost stuff in the middle of it. We can use forced expansions if we want to. And then I can call... I need 6 more food, and I can call a tribe. So where are you going to get 6 food from? Botanist Village? You've got all your ocean plants sorted, but you don't have your land plants sorted. You want to have 9 more pop. You want to have more plants in borders? That's not going to happen, unfortunately. You do have an empty slot. Herring, clownfish, kelp. Sea crate would be money for you. I don't really care about the money. I know I'm going to need to bury both of these. So penguin would give me 35 food, 35 gold. It would unfortunately not be next to an animal, but 2 out of 3 is not bad. Go ahead. I don't think that gives you 4 pop, but you are only at 2 pop right now, so maybe it does. And you could also spend micro to get to 10, probably, here. It's going to go to 3, you're going to go to 4. We need 2 extra pop on this planet. And we have 10 Eon to spend. Botanist Village would really like to get 2 more pop, if possible. I guess I can. You want to be next to 2 plants, right? Yeah. So you can have a blueberry here. You can have an element here. A 30 science is pretty good. That's going to be your last Eon, but you have micro to spend. You have money, food, food. So we know that we're going to want to bury all of these. And I think that's just where we should spend our micro. With 25, you will gain 1 pop. We will be able to buy our next village. Minor Town is also getting pretty close to finishing its level 3 request, which is pretty impressive considering we're only in Era 2. 25 technology is kind of insane, but that's the Great Forge for you. I could actually push that higher. If I gave you 1 iron somewhere, it would give you an extra 5. Alright, there's your 10. Grab yourself a nomad charge. Sage or goddess? How are your taiga minerals looking? Science? Decent gold from predators. Nothing for food. I think it's gonna have to be goddess. Forest isn't great for generating money, but Harmony's not bad at it. And Taiga's pretty good at it. So I think this will work out okay. And then you still have 2 micro to spend. Is anybody close to an invention? You are quite close to an invention, but I don't have science micro. Oh, wait, hold on. Mystery? 4 science. Each adjacent coral or fish. You're a coral. You're a fish. That would give you +8. So it'd give you +32 science. That would trigger an invention. Sure. Put some krill on that coral. Or on that kelp. You guys coming? Where are these nomads? Oh, there they are. Taking their sweet time. Alright, that will lead you to invent something. Also helps your pop out. You're working on a new luxury. You are very close to a new trade route. So I was reading up on trade routes because I think we got screwed on them on the last game. When a city generates a trade route, they look for an adjacent city to trade with. And they look for some random invention that an adjacent city has. So I'm going to let you finish your invention in case it's good and the pirate queen and the huntress wants to trade with it. And then also here's Goddess Settlement. But you're going to have to sit there for a while with absolutely nothing to do. The botanist has invented fruit pie. +1 food. So now we can come over here. I can give you a jeweled beetle on this mud crack. And that will cause you to generate a trade route. So when we were doing Sludge Corp last time, we actually needed the people around the Sludge City to generate trade routes, not the Sludge City itself. And then I think we could have gotten canned food out of it. So it's possible that we could have 3-starred that planet. Had I known how trade routes work. You are now going to import this fruit pie from Lushwood Cove. That is going to give you an extra 1 population straight up. Which is going to push you to 12. We're getting close to the emblem. But that is good for this era. We've built ourselves a nice great forge. Minor Town absolutely loves life with all of these elements around. And it's only going to get better once we crack into this taiga biome next to them. We can either call Nera to Castles and Knights or Damned Plague. I think it might need to be Damned Plague. Huntress has 10. Actually, we could do Castles and Knights pretty easily, probably. No, we couldn't. Botanist is going to have a lot of trouble with 10 gold. Alright, let's do Damned Plague. So now we can upgrade it. And upgrading is good. You get upgraded first, because you two just kind of sit here happily forever. Upgrade here. Mineral booster, very exciting. Upgrade here. Food booster. Okay. Expand taiga here. And then what do you want? A statue. Yeah, it's gonna be statue. It also triggers extra trade routes for you. And we're obviously going to be placing elements. So go ahead and have that. We need to get Goddess Settlement up and running ASAP. So why don't you give me a... I don't think there's a gem and an element. Is anything gem and element? No, probably not. Palace Cat for rugged. As soon as you're done with your job over here, you're going to come and place a bunch of minerals in there as well. Good. It's going to be agate. Yeah, then you're going to be excited. That should get you to 3. Yeah, that's going to get you to 3, no problem. Miner sent raiders to steal technology from Huntress. Forest Giant, come over here, wait for them. So I want to give you something real good here. Copper's going to be it. Because we're going to bump up the rugged on this biome pretty quickly, and it's an element. And it's military. If I had known that... Nah, I think I still take statue, because I want the gold. Need more biodiversity. Alright, fine. Good food animals, please. Dove will do pretty well in that level 2 slot, but maybe you should draft Taiga, because those are upgraded tiles. Each distinct critter bioticum and biome? No. Even though it's an element, we want to be putting more elements down. But there are gem elements, so that's good to know. Arctic Wolf, gold for each rugged in the biome. 50% gold if adjacent to Arctic Wolf. I don't think that's quite what I'm looking for. It does give me an extra gem, though. And it gives me my favorite Kentucky coffee tree. Yeah, I'll take the gem. I don't know if I'm going to put down an Arctic Wolf, though. I wish that... Well, it doesn't matter. It's a food booster. I think we're going to be ignoring the fact that that's a food booster. Or I could just put, like, a rabbit on it. And then I think you're going to be copper. It really doesn't matter that these are 2s. Like, at all. Let's just say stone, adjacent to a bioticum with base science. Maybe we'll get better Taiga drafts eventually. And that'll help us out a bit, but I'm very uninspired by them right now. And then just give me a rabbit here to take advantage of the food booster, I guess. You? Stop that. So that's going to put us to biodiversity 4, which is going to let us place copper. Miner decided to make peace with the huntress. I love that. I'm so happy about that. Thank you for that. Here's your reward. The greatest copper of all time. Yeah, that's pretty good. Alright, you enjoy that. That is going to be your city done for a while. I don't think I ever need to look here again. 100... Actually, just kidding. 100 science if there's at least one toxic bioticum within borders. Do I have any toxic bioticum? It would be a plant if I did. Kentucky coffee tree's toxic. It has to go here over the stone, because it's adjacent to a city. And then I need to move the stone here. Or I could put a tin there, because it would be adjacent to a plant. Yeah, that would be even better than a stone. Alright, we wasted a little eon, but it's fine. Again, I ask you, what is there that the Kentucky coffee tree cannot do? Alright, so you need 15 wealth. I can get you there with a micro. Put it on this copper. That will be Miner Town 3 done. And then we need to find a way for the goddess to have more wealth than the miner, which I think is going to be a problem. Okay. Huntress Town. 17 of 20 pop, 6 of 10 wealth. Tavern, looking like a great option for that. I just need to give you one more animal. And ideally, it's something that's empty. I need an empty animal. Because Ostrich wants to be next to empty slots. Or I could Sagebrush. I could Sagebrush, and then I could put an animal here. Oh, and it could be a dove! So I get the science boost. That's crazy. I actually don't need to place the Sagebrush. I can just place the dove. It's going to put you to 6 animals for Temple of Khiton. But more importantly, it's going to put you to 6 animals for Tavern. Alright, enjoy. 25 science, 22 food, even before we have a conversation about the tavern. That's definitely 20 pop. That's definitely 10 wealth. Alright, you're done. You're squared away. Take me to Botanist Town. 4 ocean plants within borders. Also, potentially doable, draft ocean. Sargassum, a little interesting. But I think Red Sea Whip is going to be easier to work with. Although this is double gem. But it doesn't give you... It's not a plant, and it doesn't give you food and science. But it's double gem. Like, Diversity Reef would pop off. Diversity Reef would be very, very good. But it needs to be next to 4 distinct ocean animals. So, it gives us 50 gold and 10 mystery. By itself, just by the fact that it's a gem. If it did nothing else, it would be 50 gold and 10 mystery. Unfortunately, it doesn't really do anything else, and we don't care about any of this other stuff. Like, this is an element, fine, but it's never going to be adjacent to a set of animal and coral. On the other hand, Red Sea Whip is a plant, which Botanist cares about. It generates an enormous amount of food and mystery, and I'm pretty sure that we can Diversity Reef it to 4. Or 3, or however. Yeah, it's going to be 4, because it's going to be next to all things that are different. So you're going to come down here. I would really like to upgrade this tile. No, I'd like to upgrade these tiles, but I have to put garbage in them. I guess you could upgrade Clownfish Kelp, and then you would be next to Coral or Fish. This is a coral, and then I could put a fish in the ocean somewhere. Adjacent to 2 other distinct reef biotica. 2 other distinct reef. Do you tag reef? No. You're going to have to upgrade that kelp. The kelp is going to need to go. You can parrotfish here. No, because then the clownfish is going to be sad. You can parrotfish here. You can replace this with sea anemone. And you can put Red Sea Whip here. It will be adjacent to a clownfish. Yeah. This is how you want to do this. So, adjacent coral or fish. I wonder if it's worth it to spend 10 Eon on putting 2 herring here and getting an extra 8 mystery out of you. You'd be spending 10 Eon on 32 food and 32 science. When you say it like that, it sounds worth it. It sounds really worth it. Alright, let's try it. I'm actually going to do... Well, no, because you need to be coral or fish. And sea anemone can't go in shallow. So it does need to be double herring. How did that just turn on for you? Why are you getting a bunch of extra stuff and I don't know where it's coming from? Oh, Hunter's Emblem. Okay, that makes sense. So now I can upgrade you. I can replace you with sea anemone. A science booster. I think that's okay. Nah, we're not going to do anything with that. Then you get parrotfish here. And then you will get Red Sea Whip here. Now, Why am I down one ocean plant? Oh, because you got rid of it. That does make sense. Maybe you just go for Great Garden instead. No, because you're gonna need like pangolins and stuff on land. You really want to make plants work here if you can. I guess you could just do double kelp. A 46 mystery is like insane. But we're burning a lot of era on this. Alright. There's your 4 ocean plants. Knock yourself out. That should push you to 35 combined pop and tech easy. Yes. Good. Now, we just need to worry about Goddess Village. Goddess Village, what you working on over here? We could cat temple here. Oh, but you need money, though. Well, what's your mystery worth? 5 gold, 2 mystery. 5 gold, 2 food for each mystery. So that would give you 60 gold, whereas Overseer would give you 120. And it's element, so it's going to give you extra science. I really, really want to do cat temple, but I can't. Because I don't think it's going to give me enough money to get the goddess over the miner. So I need to give you a ton of element in here. I don't have any element that gives gold. Later we could transition to harmony, which will be nice. But for now, I think it's just going to be ye olde classic mossy stone. Also bring your other giants over here so they can be prepared to help out. Huntress and botanist are getting along. Miner has invented a fur vest. That's got to be expensive. Talk to me about that. It's only 1 money? Oh, because you made it from a rabbit, I guess. It's not like a great fur vest. And then you go here. They're both element. Love that. You have a plant booster out here. I don't think that matters. You can iron here. Erasing the palace cat. And then you can move the palace cat here. And then you can iron here. Ignoring the plant booster. Do you have a Taiga draft right now? No. You have a desert draft, though. I think I might sit on those. I don't think I need them. Alright, so there's a bunch of money for you. It's not going to be enough to get you over the miner, because the miner, I think, is at least 15 right now. Maybe higher. He's at 17. I'm not sure how I get you over 17. I may need to draft Forest, actually. I need something that generates gold. Beaver. It does come with a harmony tree. It does give a ton of gold. Triple fur prey herbivore. And it does give us 1 harmony. None of these give us harmony. Actually, pheasant does. Grapevine also does. And grapevine and pheasant are both better than pear tree. All fruit and flower plants in the biome gain 50. Oh, man. Lychee tree is so good. I could give you Arctic Wolf here. I'm pretty sure I have the upgrade charge. It's not an element, but we just go Arctic Wolf, Arctic Wolf. It's going to cost you 10 biodiversity. You don't have the biodiversity for that. You could just put 1 down. Yeah, I guess you could just put 1 down. How are you doing on, like, science and food? Your food is at 1. How are your taiga drafts looking? Lychee tree is going to be too good in the forest. I think we have to take it. And then I think I need to draft taiga again. I can't draft taiga again. Frig. Alright, we're gonna have to find a way to put Arctic wolves down. Adjacent to an herbivore. It's not going to happen. Would you rather have tech or food? I think you'd rather have food, but you have to be adjacent to another plant. Leave the plant booster for now. I think you're getting stuck on it. You just want to be able to put down 1 Arctic wolf. Let's put a fir tree here. Then you can go carrot here. And you should be 4 away at this point. You are. Good. So you come here. Then we upgrade this tile. Just to lock some resources in. Show me an animal booster. A gold booster! I'll take it. That's good enough. I'll take it. $183 gold. That's gonna get you over him. It's gonna put you to 18, and then you're gonna have more wealth in the miner. Oh, you need to be at 19. Still, doesn't matter. Wait, no, you need to be at 20? Oh, God. I'm gonna need to jewel beetle. Now you'll be at 20. And you have more wealth than the miner. You're very happy about this. You love this. Good. And then can I do anything with you? You want to be at 40 tech, 25 wealth. It would require an element. I have no more element, but I do have a desert draft sitting here. Show me element. Oh my god. That's an element. But also desert salt is pretty good. Each distinct barren bioticum. How many barren bioticum do we have in here? 1, 2, 3, 4. It's not that great. Also, if it's distinct, I actually have 3. It is distinct, so I only have 3. And you're not barren for when I put you down eventually. It's gotta be gold. Yeah, it's gotta be gold. And I could upgrade you right now. Each distinct bioticum that has a base gold yield on the planet. Maybe I should give that to the... It's a desert. You can't give it to the goddess. She's gonna hate the fact that she doesn't have gold. But I'm not sure that I can really do anything about it. Adjacent to herbivore, 3 patches away from closest city. That's not going to be true. Adjacent bioticum type, I can go mineral. Are you a critter? No. Are you a gem biome? No. So I can go stoat rabbit. And that'll use up the last of my Eon. You want to be next to another plant biotica. I can just give you an ash tree. I'll give you an ash tree. You are not really close to anything, but I would not mind getting your emblem, I think. Old Noble or Cat Biotica. I would really like that to happen. So how about you just have a rabbit? And then that'll be the end of this era. So I still feel like we're in really good shape here. Things feel like they're progressing well. What are we looking for Era 3? I don't know. But we'll find out. I still have to spend one more micro. Hunter sent out raiders to steal hop from the miner. No. Do not. I'm gonna force you all to stop fighting. Doesn't like the miner because the miner's exploitative. Yeah, I'm aware. Tornado them. And then you have one more micro to spend. What's the best place for it? You come up with a new invention in one more technology. But I don't have anything that makes technology. No, you have Krill! But Krill is not going to be good here. Huntress hates the forest giant? You'll deal. I need somebody who needs, like, food or wealth. You're at 10 of 15 on your emblem. You're at 5 of 15 on your emblem. You're at 9 of 15 on your emblem. On your next emblem, all tree biotic could get better. Okay. I really wish I had a technology emblem, but alas. All animals gain 10-5. That's not amazing. All minerals gain 5-2. That is amazing. I think I would like your pop to get higher. Grade an animal. Why is this rabbit so strong? Oh, because it's on top of a legacy. Sure. Sure. Alright. Next era. Coming into the next era with 4 upgrade charges still feels really good. I think we are in a great spot right now. We're going to get you to 12 of 15, and in Era 3, you're going to get your pomegranate, and your pomegranate is going to go nuts in that desert. We just have to get rid of these animals. Oh, wait, that's going to be a conflict. Because you want 7... We'll do the Hunter City request first, and then we'll kill all of her animals, and we'll put the pomegranate tree down. That's how we'll do it. Alright, turn everybody into zombies. Yup. Okay. You are now zombies. We can do Age of Horror, Space Race, Metal and Energy Biotica. We have a lot of that. The miner has 50 tech. City of Dreams we've done. I think we could try Space Race here. We do have a really tech-focused planet right now. Let's give it a shot. Alright, first things first, miner needs 50 technology. What does the rocket do? Each set of metal and energy within borders. Each set of metal and energy. So I need energy. We need to draft desert and look for energy. Or taiga. Thank God I gave him taiga, because there's so much energy you could get in taiga. Your gem. Yeah, I need energy. I need big time energy. Blast furnace. 322. It's extra science for each science, food, gold, and the metal bioticum within borders with highest gold. So we're about to get gold. And gold is going to have a ton of gold in it. So Blast Furnace is going to get a ton of science. On the other hand, Power Plant is extra science and gold for each mineral, and then double science for each distinct energy bioticum. I need to buy draft charges. Do you like tag energy by chance? No. Okay. I'm comfortable burning science on draft charges here. I need to see Taiga energy. Uranium will do it. Lignite will also do it. Okay. Yep. Not even reading the rest. That is necessary. Lignite wants to be adjacent to 2 mineral biotica. I can do that here, because that square is already level 2. Give me lignite. And then you need 1 more mineral. I can just give you, like, stone. Wait, do you care about element? Metal and energy. Just metal and energy. Have a stone. So there's +1 energy. Does this mean that you're married to Power Plant now? Because you have a second energy. So right now you're giving me 200 science, 200 gold. Blast Furnace is giving me 346 science times 33 times, but Power Plant... I think Power Plant is going to get way bigger than Blast Furnace is. I'm not going to do the math. I could do the math, but I think this Power Plant is going to get monstrous. Even if we set aside the fact that we're not going to be giving gold to the Hunters. I need a barren animal, if such a thing exists. I'm just going to give you a jerboa. Well, yeah, I'm just going to give you a jerboa. So, Huntress needs shipwreck in this era to get the gold necessary. Oh, okay. Really? That was all it took, huh? Just 1 power plant? Okay. Or is that just... I think that might just be 1 star. I think that may just be the 1 star. Yeah, there they are. Very neat. Okay. Yeah, that is just the 1 star. So we need 150 tech on the planet, 3 cities with 20 tech. I think we can do it. You want to make food in animal within borders with highest food. Do you have any good animals? No, we will not be doing steak. It's 600 gold for 4 distinct predator biotica. How many ocean predators do we have? We have 1. We have 2. This is going to be tough. Craft desert. Oh, frick. Oh, that's so good with shipwreck, though. Oh, no. It's so good with shipwreck. I think I can do it. This is going to be a busy desert. We're going to need 7, 12, 22 biodiversity in this desert. We could also take just Falcon. Because if we take just Falcon, it's a ton of gold that's not locked up in a ton of animals. No, the synergy between Gem Queen and Shipwreck is too good to pass up. And it's noble, and it's an element. Like, Ruby's way too good. Does that mean you're going to skip gold? No, it means I might find a place for a second desert. Like, what if I gave the goddess a little mini desert out here? No, I don't think I have the space. This is about to get really complicated. I think I just need to give you sushi bar. Remind yourself what shipwreck does. If adjacent to 3 different bioticum types. Okay. Each other distinct gem bioticum, distinct noble bioticum. That's what cares about noble. Okay. I need to draft ocean. I need fish. Anchovy is going to be really easy fish to nail down. I would love to take element, double element. Okay. You don't have to convince me that that would be a good idea. But I think I just have to... Anchovy's so bad. It's 10 food. Everything is too good. Oh, wait a minute. All reef biotica in this biome are tagged predator. Did I build the sushi restaurant already? That's the easiest predator of all time. We only need 4. We put down 1 reef shark, and then we put down 3 of any reef, and then we have 4 predator tags. Can I afford to do that plus shipwreck? It's 16. I think maybe. Do I have anything that adds biodiversity? Yeah, you would need to get down a sick false trumpet ground and a bedrock. I think I can do that. Let's try it. I think I can make this work. And then you want to be next to 2 distinct animals? Yeah, I think I can do this. Okay, this is going to be a very complicated ocean. Number 1, we're going to need biodiversity. So give me bedrock here. I need all giants to report to my position. Because I need to do Huntress level 4 first, so that I can replace all of these animals with pomegranate for the miner. So there's a very specific order that this has to happen in. We are also committed to Safari Guidepost at this point. Just don't tell anybody attending the safari that it's actually an underwater safari, where you look at sharks. Okay. You want to get a false trumpet ground first, because you need the biodiversity. It needs to be adjacent to 3 different bioticum types. It has to go here. Well, it can't go here, but let's just put it there. Adjacent to a... No, you need to focus on the biodiversity. False trumpet ground here. Bedrock here. Plant here. Animal here, animal here. Does reef shark have to be in shallows? No, it can be in deep, so it can go there. I believe this works, so let's start doing it. I'm going to burn a ton of Eon on this. Turn your clownfish synergy on. Bury it. False trumpet ground. What was going to go here? Bedrock? Yes, but you could put plant there instead now. Something that gives food. None of these give food. Alright, stick to your original plan. Ignore the fact that that's a food booster. False trumpet ground here. Bedrock wants to be adjacent to plant. So bedrock goes here. Finger coral wants to be adjacent to two distinct animal biotica. So finger coral goes here. Overwrite it. You are not my friend. Finger coral here. Then, are these reef? Your reef. Your reef! So parrotfish can go here, because the shark is going to go there. Parrotfish here. This is gonna work, man. This is gonna work. Coral and fish. Coral and animal. So coral rock will fit here. But I think I would rather get your gold up. No, I'd rather get your food up. Because I think your food is going to be your problem. Because the shark gives gold. And the shipwreck gives gold. What if you gave the pomegranate to the huntress? Because the miner doesn't care about food. Oh, you're so right. You're absolutely right. Then give her money. Amber adjacent to two bioticum types. You are adjacent to a fish bioticum here, so just sit there and think about what you've done. Bury these because their synergies are both on. Mineral booster me. A shark, I'll take. You know what? I will take that. No, shark had to go here. I won't take that. Oh, brother. We've gotten every single slot booster wrong down here. All reef biotica are tagged predator. Yeah, he has to go here. That sucks. I hate that. I hate that so much. And then you're at 10 biodiversity, which is enough for shipwreck. Shipwreck goes here. And then you just want to put gems down. Gem, 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 gem. Do you still care about plants, or is that era behind you? It is behind you. Each distinct ocean plant within borders? Fuck. No, it's not. How good? Do I have any good forest trees? Toxic undergrowth flower, lychee tree. Lychee's not great. Any forest trees? I don't want to spend that much science right now. I'll spend the food instead. Forest. Show me a really good tree. Ape tree. I think that'll do. I think that works. Also, can't you put Kentucky coffee tree in a forest? Maybe? Ginkgo's pretty good. Alright, you're gonna get a maple tree. You are going to get a furniture factory. Wait, maple tree gives science, right? Double check. I'm pretty sure it does. Yes, and it will give quite a bit if you can get it to be surrounded by old trees. You can't put a Kentucky coffee tree in the forest, though. That's jokes. You have trees, though. You have good trees. Okay. Furniture factory. We can ignore plants in your ocean now. And we can replace them all with gems. So gem. gem, it is adjacent to 2 different bioticum types. I can replace that parrotfish because I think it's actually costing me biodiversity right now. No, it's not. Never mind. Gem, gem. Gem next to animal. And then pearls. Adjacent to coast. This is maybe one of the greatest oceans I've ever made. Actually, that shipwreck is not that good. But what happens when we make a ruby? You're going to go to 32 food. Yeah, you're going to need the pomegranate. 40, 28, 40, 13. You don't care. I think it's time we upgrade these. You want to be next to a plant, actually. I just don't care. I'm sending it. You guys come over here, please. Let's start working on the miner town. We want to get the miner... Actually, we don't need to work on miner town right now. We should maybe go work on, like, botanist town and get this forest. No. Well, where are you going to get this science from? Because we don't really need that gold right now. We need the pomegranate to go up, is what we need. So I actually think you guys are going to stay over here. We can get Huntress to 3. Yeah. Yeah, let's focus on things that matter right now. So pomegranate. It doesn't matter where it goes. It just needs minerals in biome. So upgrade here, and it doesn't want animals. Right now we have 1, 2, 3, 4 animals. One of those is going to have to go, but we can do that. Oh my god, it's a food booster. Thank you. I'm sorry that I said all that messed up stuff about how you weren't giving me the boosters that I wanted. I take it all back. And then you can also put another rank 3 if it's adjacent to a set of mineral and flower. Tagged flower if adjacent to a gem. This is where the ruby is going to go. Yes, the ruby is going to override the ostrich and sandcat. And then we're going to give you a damask rose because you will be adjacent to a gem bioticum. You are going to get overwritten. You need biodiversity for this, isn't ruby like 10? A ruby is 10. But we can get 2 biodiversity if we just put you next to a... Oh my god, the ruby has to go there. And then you'll be adjacent to an animal here. Which will turn the damask rose on, which will put us at 9. And then I can just put anything out here to get to 10. You are also adjacent to an animal here, so why don't you have one of those? That puts you to 10. Then I can go ruby. Okay. I do need to give you 3 more animals somehow. I kind of forgot about that. It's actually not going to happen. You will never finish your 4th request, but the important thing is that we got the ruby down. Shipwreck is up to 379. Alright, so gems are good. You're good. You're never going to be done. We need to focus on tech for the rest of this entire game. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. The uranium needs to go like here. Expand 1. Expand 1. I can Actually, just give me the gold straight up. There you go. I don't know where that fur's coming from, but... Oh, it's probably coming from, like, Arctic Wolf, and also from Palace Cat, and also from Rabbit. I do know where it's coming from. And then you need the other expansion. Because I need this uranium to be in the middle of nowhere. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It is 10, so 1, 2, 3, 4. If it's on either of these, it'll be fine. That is 12. 12 biodiversity, you have 4. You are going to need additional biodiversity. And I don't really think you have anything that gives it for taiga right now. Let's draft taiga, and we're looking for something that gives us biodiversity. Labradorite if adjacent to critters. Stellar sea eagle if there's critters. That's a good start. That's also a good start. These are the same, basically. If only Pete was energy, but oh well. Adjacent to a predator, it's a metal, it's an element, it's advanced. It actually might end up being... Oh, wait, natural gas is in... No, we can't afford it. There's no way we can afford it. We need 8 biodiversity. I think it's going to be tungsten. Because I can put tungsten adjacent to this Arctic wolf. Although that's a 2-star. It's a level 2 patch. It's not a level 3 patch. Any other predators? And I don't really want to have an Arctic wolf down because it consumes biodiversity. So this is +3 biodiversity. This is +2. We're ignoring platinum. We're never going to place platinum. Adjacent to any predator. But this is +3. Yeah, we want this. That gives us more biodiversity overall. And one of them's a gem, randomly. Adjacent to at least 2 critter biotica. So we can go here. And then we could go rabbit skunk. Just start putting it down. Your uranium is going to go here. And then you're going to put talc next to it. It would be so nice if I could put platinum down, but there's just no way. Have a second critter. Give me my extra biodiversity. Miner is sending raiders. Miner, stop that. Oh wait, stealing technology? No, stop that. Because I need people to have technology. I need 3 cities with tech. Alright, replace this Arctic wolf with a skunk. You're going to lose a lot of money on that, but you don't really have a choice. Stop that. And then these are the patches I want to upgrade. So Dove is good. And we'll just replace it later. It's also a critter, so I could put a stoat next to it, but you're going to want... Well, I don't think it matters. Dove. Stoat. Upgrade. Wait for him to finish counting, maybe. Was that the next rank of your emblem? It was. Oh, yeah. That's gold 33. Now, upgrade. You're going to be at 9 biodiversity. No, you're at 11 for some reason. I don't know how that math works, but I'm happy about it. Give me a random stout out here to get to 12. Give me uranium here. It is 8 away. So we'll at least get 50%. And now we just want... Oh, it's 3,300 science already? That should do it. Alright. So I need one more city with 20 science. You're at 9. Undergrowth, biotic, and within borders with the highest. We haven't built our forest yet. Any of you guys undergrowth? Sunflower is. And it gives science, which is what you need. We're in a country club. And we're going to give you a sunflower with our remaining EM. I don't think I need to do anything else over here. How are you still giving science? Or is that just the power plant? I think it's the power plant. The power plant is giving 825 science. The miner has invented a nuclear battery. Nice. Good. Alright, sure. Alright. Let's come work on our friend, the neglected goddess over here. First of all, get rid of these two. This is where we're going to put down our sunflower. And then probably a foxglove next to it. And then we're going to focus primarily on harmony. And that's going to push goddess to 20, no problem. Miner's invented global dark sticks. She's going crazy with the inventions. Plant booster? No, of course not. Flower if adjacent to flower. Foxglove will be flower. So sunflower me here. That puts you to 9. Foxglove me here. What can you do for this rabbit that will be nice? Adjacent to a biotic with base science? That's foxglove. Also, elements are good for some reason. I don't exactly remember why, but I know that they are. It's the game has become complicated at this point. Wait a minute, this is only Space Race 2. We may have spent too much time on that ocean. We're not even at Space Race 3 yet. That's a concern. You are now going to get a gem, a fur for each micro. Oh, it's fur! She loves fur. How good is your legacy biotica slot here? It's not. I need to put down harmony stuff as well, though. Who wants harmony? You did. Ginkgo is harmony. Maple tree is not. Ignore maple tree. Grapevine is. White mulberry is not. But I kind of want those gem and fur tags because they're also going to help the shipwreck. And then we just want to fill this place with micros. You probably want to do that with science ones instead. You don't have science ones. 150 science plus 50 science. That is going to have to go on the uranium. So give me a worm on the sunflower. We can buy more micros if we need to. Also, what is your thing? Plants on both sides of this feature gain 50% on all yields and give a biodiversity? Wait, that's crazy. That's really good. You get worm. You have 2 slots. You will get worm. You get worm as well. You get 20 yet? You're at 19. What do you need to get to 20? You do have 35 and 14 there. It's just, I wish that... Is there anything over here that's better? No. All of your legacy biotica here have been pretty bad. You could get a maple tree down. You'd be adjacent to 1 tree, but it's not harmony, though. The thing is, it's not harmony. It's also trees, and you don't really care about trees. Also, didn't want to give this guy a maple tree over here. It's too late for that. Adjacent to 2 different bioticum types. I guess I can pull that off. Because I could put you next to a moss agate. Or a dove. Fine. And then I can put you next to 600 prosperity on the planet. I actually think we can reach that. I actually think that's reachable. Spend all your science on eon increases. Or spend all your food on eon increases. You would really love to get a pangolin down. And you want to be next to different bioticum types. So give me a pangolin here. And then a mineral here. The mineral is going to be amber, because amber is also harmony. So that's going to start turning the foxglove. Harmony, harmony, harmony. Every trigger of that bioticum. Oh, it has to be in that thing. I'm a fool. Worm. That's how that works. Okay. Does that turn your fur thing back on? The fur thing was already on. That puts you at 584. Wait a minute, I know how to get to 600. Just increase your uranium by 50% and also put a talc down. Because talc is double element and you care about element and you want them to be distinct. Yeah, we can, okay, we can ignore Goddess City now, and we can just stack percent increases onto our science to get to 3. Yep. Double down. Yup. Yup. 4437 science. How many more inventions you got? Glow in the dark sticks, modest rings, nuclear battery, lamps, fur vest, glass, forbidden formula, advanced tools, statues. Alright, so that's Space Race 3, and I still have 7 Era. 7 Eon. Other Harmony. You could just put a Ginkgo down. Ginkgo, we need to build around Ginkgo a bit more. We could get an extra 300 science out of that thing, if we were paying attention. But I actually think I just want to give you Maple Tree. I want to buy an upgrade charge. Because don't you have... Yeah, you have a furniture factory that never really got switched on. I want to switch that furniture factory. I think we could maybe get to like 700 prosperity here. We're at exactly 9, a mineral booster. I detest you. I don't know if I can put into words how much that sucks. Give me a ginkgo for harmony, and because it's a tree. Lychee's also a tree. So I can upgrade here. I don't really think I need tin anymore. Upgrade here. Gold booster. Tree. Each adjacent tree. Tree. Dude, so much food. We're actually going infinite. And then what do you care about? Fruit and flower? If adjacent to an herbivore? Pangolin's an herbivore. You're like one of those guys. How's that doing for you? Furniture factory up to 290. Oh, we could have gotten more out of that. I needed to put the maple tree here, and then the ginkgo needed to go there. I could have gotten extra 100 food, 100 science out of that. That's a bit of a blunder. But we did manage to get to 700 prosperity. And I still have 1 micro to spend. Put in this white mulberry for another gem and fur tag. Might do something with your shipwreck. You did put the rubus down, right? Yeah, you made a rubus. You missing any gems? Missing a turquoise. It's adjacent to a set of gem and predator. I don't really think that's going to happen at this point. It could. Well, actually it could. If we buried the jerboa and the dove and replaced it with a... What's the one? Oh, it's a palace cat that cares about it. Critter in biome? There's no critter in biome. Yeah, you would need a better predator. Maybe you can randomly get one out of rainforest. You can get a gem out of rainforest. Yeah, I'm gonna say that's good. I think we've done good enough here. We could maybe get to like 750. Maybe. Well, one more draft. Just one more draft. I think we could maybe get to 750, but I'm not gonna push it. I think that's good enough. The only thing we really never managed to do was give you enough animals, and I think that's just because we got the ordering wrong. But I don't think we were getting to 40 pop without putting that pomegranate down. So that's just the way it's going to be at the end of the day. It's still a 3-star space race. And not only is it a 3-star space race, but it's a 3-star space race where we went like 100 prosperity beyond what we actually needed. They're setting up their new village on the moon. They brought a bunch of palace cats with them. Lovely stuff. So that's 3-star space race knocked out. And it is 3-star miner knocked out. Or not 3-star miner, but like 1-star miner. I will take my new bioticum. I will unpack my rewards. Granite. Distinct set of animal and undergrowth in biome. Sure. Jackalberry, science for each predator. Camel. Each empty slot up to 20. Okay, so it's like cheetah, but for food. And then plus 15% for each distinct bioticum that has a base gold yield. Okay, so you could make a desert that is nothing but dromedary, camel, and cheetah. And then whatever biodiversity you need, and both of them would pop off like crazy. That's a fun little, very small synergy that we might want to keep in our back pocket if we see Sludgecore pop up again. We have Zircon. Element for each mineral is Rho. Index fossil. Counts as an empty slot. Adjacent to minerals. Strawberry. Plus 600 food if adjacent to 6 animals. So you have to put it in a mountain slot. But if you do, it's 650 plus 75% food. That's crazy. Strawberry is like all the food you need all by itself. Alright, those should be some fun ones to try and play around with if we see them pop up, but we'll get to those next time. If you are enjoying Reus2, you can let me know by liking the video and subscribing to the channel, and if you're interested in seeing me play through anything else on this channel, drop a comment and let me know what else you want to see. I will catch you guys in the next episode of Reus, where we continue getting gold stars for all of our spirits over here. Next will be the Merchant. But until then, take care, and I'll see you next time. Have a good one.